in the back. It is a nice day outside. My name is Graham. I'm disabled. I'm from Southern Ontario. I have cerebral palsy. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge, fully produced video by my buddy who owns his own production company. Hopefully he'll cut me a discount, but if not, we'll figure it out. I work overnights. I go to the gym after I finish work. Then I come and sit in my car for like somewhere around an hour. Sup, Skeleton? How's it going, man? How's school? I might have caught you on break, but I think it's a little early for break. You were first today, sir. We still gotta get you up to that 300 mark and we'll do a live stream together. I'm good, man. I'm good. Today's workout was a little quieter than normal. Oh, PD day. Alright, cool, fair. I always found the schools weird because, like, my girlfriend's kid doesn't have a PD day. But the fact that your district does is so strange. Well, it's always a good time, man. That's okay. My girlfriend's kid's autistic, so he likes the structure, he likes school. Chiller, what's going on, man? I'm surprised you didn't start with some vulgar question like you normally do. You didn't actually get flagged for your first comment. Man, you're good. I'd never mute you over one question. YNT, what's going on, man? I wish I was Jesus. I'm his disabled cousin. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. Because a bunch of people in my circle, as well as my grandmother who beat cancer twice. So rather than donate money, I'm donating my time and effort and growing my hair out. I'm a little more tired today, but you already know. Had to live stream because I live stream every day after the gym before I go to bed. Because I'm on the road to 750 subscribers. We're going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody. Because I know not everybody can hop on a live stream at every single time. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a fully produced video. Which hopefully my buddy who owns his own production company will cut me a discount on so I can do it properly. Pay him what he's worth. I know discount and worth don't go. Right? I don't know why you keep getting banned from live. Is it something to do with, like, being under 18 or something? I think you were saying that before or something. Boxing, what's going on, man? Man, I drive 1,000 kilometers. I like driving personally. I mean, to go see my brother, it's like 600 for a day, so that's no big deal. I actually like driving. So, like, a lot of people are like, I don't like driving. I don't like doing this. Like, I like I like long drives personally. Like, yes, my truck's a little fancier and like has like the auto cruise control and stuff, but I like driving personally. I think it's a lot of fun. Well, I can't drive and live stream at the same time. You're gonna go live at 12, eh? I'll come hang out because I'll be driving home, so I can have it on in the background, so I can at least be a viewer for you. So I'll tell you the truth. I'm obsessed with my truck, not because it's a truck, but because like, so when I got this truck, right, it has two options. It has a 5.5 foot bed and a 6 foot bed. So I chose the crew cab so I could take my girlfriend and her kid, but I also chose the 6 foot bed so I could fit my ATV in it. Because I like the outdoors, I like traveling, I like exploring, but I wanted to be able to take my ATV. I could tow with my SUV like I used to have a Buick Rendezvous because those things are amazing. Like let me never undersell a 2006 Buick Rendezvous, or was it a 2013? I don't know. Either way, let me never undersell the Buick Rendezvous. Those things are old and they stopped making them in 2012, but it was so practical for the wheelchair. I tell you, I could pop the trunk from the inside and grab the wheelchair, and I was never exposed to the elements. It was a good time. I got the truck because I've wanted a truck ever since I was a kid, but I also like the ability to take my equipment. Like I legitimately just load the ATV right up in the back of the truck. It fits right in the truck bed, nice and smooth, and it's a good time. I'm just a super huge fan of and especially Toyotas, man. There have been guys that have flipped over 1,000,000 miles on Tacomas. Curtis Newman, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome, and I don't think I've seen you before, so I appreciate you. But that car is huge and useless in space. Chill, are you talking about the Buick Rendezvous? It was a weight, it had a lot of space, honestly. Morgan, I can't remember if I said hi to you, but what's going on, man? Welcome back to the live stream. Tap, what's going on, man? My channel is all about peace, love, and motivation. I am disabled, but I like to inspire people because most of my content's done at the gym, because when you're at the gym, it doesn't judge who you are. The gym only cares about the effort you put in. So I'm all about inspiring people to be better, because at 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video. That's cute. Keep going. Man, that's all I ever ask. So I've been spoofed before, but I'm telling you right now, me personally will never ask my subscribers or viewers for money. All of my videos, all of my donation videos, all of my future donation videos, they're all going to come out of my pocket, because I don't want money from you guys. Time and effort. That's exactly why I'm growing my hair, to donate it to cancer. Because I care about time and effort. That's all I care about. Skittles, thank you. Like I said, I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer, because a bunch of people in my circle have had cancer. Jeremy, hi, welcome to the live stream, man. Everybody gets a personal welcome. Curtis, thank you. I appreciate you, man. Skittles, welcome to the live stream. I don't think I welcomed you before, so welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you. But it needs a lot of fuel to drive. I mean, Europeans prefer small cars. So, my truck, if you're talking my Tacoma, if I drive the speed limit, which I tend to do, and this is going to sound boring as hell, but I tend to drive the speed limit. Yes, my truck costs me a little more on gas, but I can get 600 kilometers to a tank, 650 kilometers to a tank. Nah, Skittles, I can't say I'm a nice person, man, but my dad inspired me to try to give back, because I lost my dad back in June. And I tell you, originally when I started this channel, it was because my disabled buddy started posting stuff, and I thought I could do better than him. So originally it was a less genuine reason, but my dad passed away back in June, and we just did his wake in March. So when we did his wake, it was surrounded by 20 or 30 people that genuinely cared about him. I honestly can't say that if I was to pass away today, and I'm not, but if I was, I don't think that 20 or 30 people would even show up. So I'm using my time, my effort, and the fact that I'm handicapped but have a really good job, have my dream car, and everything else in between to try to give back. I'm subbing to you. You're the sweetest guy I've ever come across. No. I appreciate the fact you're subbing, but like, I tell you, I'm not the sweetest guy. That's such a compliment, and I appreciate it. Isabella, I don't know what you redacted there, but I appreciate you for coming to the live stream. Only people that love you are your mom and dad. That's true, man. But like I said, my dad passed away back in June, so that means all there is my mom. Chile, that's not true, man. Roberta, what's going on? Isabella, thank you. I appreciate it. Leakster, thank you, man. Like I said, I tend not to dwell on it, but I tell everybody the story because it genuinely is the truth. Like I said, we did my dad's wake on March 1st, and it was unreal. Oscar, what's going on, man? Chiller, I know, man. I know. Trust me. Out of everybody else, I think you're one of the, like, other than the moderators, you're one of the realest people. Nah. You deserve more respect than that, because legitimately, you come in with some inappropriate question, you get flagged every single time, but then you build on the conversation. So trust me, it's all love with you, man. I can spot the kite accounts, honestly. I can spot when that dude is desperate enough to get in here. Plus, like I said, you genuinely ask thought-provoking questions. Like I said yesterday when you asked me about your buddy who has a spinal cord injury, like, man, that's legit. Like, those are legitimately thought-building questions about stuff that I can help people with. So, like, yeah, trust me, you out of all people, I'm not worried about it. There's some that pop in here randomly and they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Tiffany, of course I remember you. I remember everybody that comes to the live streams. The last couple of times all you've said is hi, and you subscribed to me one time. I think it was a couple of videos ago. I remember everybody, trust me. Today's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Oscar, I'm probably going to go live on your birthday, man. I tend to go live every day after the gym just because I'm trying to build this community. I'm trying to build it properly. I care about everybody that's here, and if you think that I don't, that's a lie. Because whether I have 1 subscriber, 1,000 subscribers, or 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to make sure that everybody feels the same, feels respected and loved. Because the motto to the channel, and it sounds cheesy as hell, is peace, love, and motivation. And inspiration just kind of rhymes. So peace, love, and motivation. Because everybody deserves peace. Everybody deserves motivation. And everybody deserves... don't you worry, Oscar, on your birthday, which I believe you said was the... Please ban me? I don't ban people. I mean, and if there's an unholy amount of racism, okay, you get banned, but that's because the chat is a safe spot for everybody. But I don't ban people. Oscar, I think you said your birthday was May 23rd. I accepted the idea I can't help him emotionally. I was always asking myself how to talk to him, what to say. Like I said, you're never going to be able to help him emotionally, but physically you can. Emotionally, he has to want to recover himself, because he's going through something right now that nobody else is going to understand. Going from fully walking to a quadriplegic, if I remember correctly, is something unheard of. What's going on, Orange? Appreciate you, man. Same as always. Like this is where I get lucky, you guys. I've never I have never walked. So I've been disabled since birth. In fact, before my spinal rhizotomy, which my doctor created, I'm gonna win. What's going on, man? Everybody gets a personal welcome, so I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. But that's what I'm saying. I've been disabled since birth. My spinal rhizotomy, which my doctor created, is the thing that helped me move my legs. But I've been disabled since birth, so I've never experienced the ability to walk by myself. I've never experienced the fact of like being able to walk and then going to disabled. I have literally just been straight disabled the entire time. Bravi, it's always good to see you too, man. Welcome back. I think it's been a little bit since you've actually been to a live stream, but I appreciate you. Muhammad, thank you. Welcome to the live stream, man. I think it's your first time being here. So my name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. So the beard just kind of fits. So my doctor, when I was born in 1993, Orange, I can always see your messages, man. My doctor created what was called a spinal rhizotomy, which was basically they cut open my back and pull a few nerves out of my spine. And it freed up my legs, because when I was born, my legs were stuck like straight out, and like my parents had to carry me around everywhere. But my doctor actually, I'm just gonna crack a window here real quick, guys. My doctor created this operation called a rhizotomy, where like I said, they pulled nerves out of my spine. The Westons, how's it going, man? There we go. Boxing, I wish I was queso, man. I'd be as popular as I wanted to be. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer because a bunch of people in my circle. What do I do when I'm not live? Most of the time I'm working. But I do various other things, honestly. Bro, I wish I looked like queso. I told you, queso is a big ginger, but like, guy's popular, guy's a decent streamer. I'm just some dude that hangs in his car. 750 subscribers, I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream. I feel like a Viking, honestly. So I was telling my girlfriend that like after I donate my hair, I'm gonna spend a year growing it back out, because I like the long hair now. Because it's past the stupid stage where like when you first start growing your hair out, like it looks dumb, but it's past that stage now. And so like I like the long hair. The beard can be trimmed, but that's because I'm growing the hair out. So I was like, might as well just grow the beard. But I like the hair. So the hair's coming back after I donate it. Trust me, it's not gonna stay gone for like long. Like it is coming back. So for anybody new here, my name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm disabled. I have cerebral palsy. I spend the entire time in a wheelchair, except for when I'm at home, because I can either crawl around or I'm sleeping. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody, because with 24 different time zones, it's impossible to try to get everybody. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a $2,000 donation video of my own money, which I have been spoofed before. I will never ask you guys for money, just time and effort. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to donate $2,000. You have to go live now. Oh man, that's brutal. Well, I'll join when I can. I'm gonna stream for about an hour, like I always do. And if you're still live when I'm done, I'm gonna hop into your stream. Bro, it feels like it suits me. Like right now, like it honestly feels like it suits me. Because I used to have short hair. And I always... What's going on, Poke Groudon? I appreciate you for showing up. You say so, we meet again, but I don't think I've seen you before. I'm a Pokemon nerd. I'd remember seeing somebody with the name Groudon on it. I'm gonna sub. Aw, man. Feel free to sub if you want. I never... So here's the thing, guys. I never directly ask for likes or subs, right? Because I think that's cheesy as hell. The guys in the stream can tell you a million times that I'll repeat my same story 5, 6, 7, 800 times. It doesn't matter. I repeat my story and I repeat the purpose of the channel. Just kidding, I'm trying to be funny. I thought so, man. Like I said, my channel's all about motivation and mostly gym shit. But like, I'm a huge nerd, so I'd remember somebody with the name Groudon. You just subbed. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, I never directly ask for likes or subs because I think it's cheesy as hell. But I tell everybody the story. If you've sat in a live stream before or haven't, my name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm disabled, so I have cerebral palsy, so I spend the entire time in a wheelchair. In fact, the wheelchair is right in the back there because I sit in my dream vehicle, which is my 2022 Toyota Tacoma, and I talk to you guys because whether I have 1 subscriber, 100 subscribers, or 100,000 subscribers, I like to meet you guys. I want to get to know my community. I want to grow a strong community. You should wear a hoodie. You look like Queso. I'm wearing a hoodie right now, man. But it's warm. I tell you, man. So, being disabled, my parents were always like, you don't need this, you don't need this, you don't need this. Welcome, man, welcome. I can't for the life of me read your name, but I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you're here. I've wanted this truck ever since... I actually can't do anything. I can't even make my own message when I'm on a live stream because I do everything from my phone. So like when I stream, I can't do anything. Most of the time when other people stream, they use like a computer or like the actual YouTube website, which allows a little more freedom, but I do everything from my phone. So I can't do anything. I can't click on links. I can't send my Discord. I can't do anything. Normally if I have a moderator here, they'll comment the Discord link and I'll pin it. Yeah, I can pin other people's messages, but I can't make a message. Like I can't make any messages. But like I know how to pin people's messages. That's no problem. And Black, of course I remember you, man. I'll have to see, man. Type it out and see how it looks, and if I like it, I'll pin it like I do with my Discord link. Because I like the idea. I'm 31. I like the idea, but I don't like people speaking for me, and that was part of the reason. I have actually. I started on the first. I'm on the first episode actually. I don't know why I paused there. It's pretty good actually. It's so much nicer with the window open. I cracked the window a bit because it's actually pretty nice here in Ontario for once. But guys, it's legitimately crazy how we went from like freezing rain to plus 16 to decent weather. People acting like I don't remember them. Guys, I remember everybody that comes to the stream. If you've contributed to the conversation, I was gonna say Orange. I appreciate that one, man, but like that was like almost too simple, if that makes any sense. Nah, man. I wouldn't call yourself a Sigma. Everybody here is just important. Oh no, I'm sure it's gonna be great. If the first episode says anything about the rest of the series, Weston, you're gonna go live streaming. I don't know what you live stream, but if you're looking for some video game content, you should check out my buddy Skeleton that was just in the live stream. He is a moderator, but he streams Fortnite. He's a pretty decent player. I can't remember what he was streaming lately, but he was streaming something other than Fortnite too. So if you're looking for something to watch while you stream, you should check out my buddy Skeleton. He's a pretty decent Fortnite player. Better than me. I'm not very good at video games. Just like streaming in general. Well, man, I hope you have a successful stream. I enjoy streaming personally. I enjoy sitting in my truck. Uh, 31 disabled growing hair to donate to cancer from Southern Ontario. Every single person is important, reads every message. That's pretty good. I'll pin that for now. But then I still like repeating the message. So I appreciate it though, but I'll pin it for now because it makes sense. It's definitely not bad. But Weston, man, I mean, if you can stream, like I said, I like streaming personally. I like getting to know everybody. Because like I'm trying to do this super friendly, super organically. Like, what do I always eat, man? There's nothing that I always eat. But if I had to pick a food, like my go-to food is pizza, because you can customize a pizza literally however you want. So you can add whatever toppings you need. What time do I wake up? Do I wake up today or did I wake up? Because the time that I woke up was 9:30 p.m. last night. But the time that I'm going to wake up is probably sometime around 8 o'clock today. Because I hopped on the stream early, which means I can hop off early, play a little bit of video games, and then go to bed. But I work overnight, right? So I don't have to, like, I don't have to be up during the day. So this for me is nighttime. Which is always weird to think, because like whenever I go for breakfast, I don't want breakfast foods, I want dinner foods. I mean, like I said, it's nighttime for me too. It's 11:30 here. I mostly play single player games because like with the Starlink satellite, my Wi-Fi is better, but it's not like high speed internet like everybody else has. So like my favorite games right now got to be like Spider-Man 1 and 2. Assassin's Creed Shadows is pretty good. I'm still fresh into that, honestly, but like Assassin's Creed Shadows is pretty good. I've played a little Minecraft. I don't want to say that I'm not creative, because I'm pretty creative, but I'm not as creative as I should have been. I mean, kind of. There's not much going on, man. I sit in a parking lot outside my gym and stream for an hour usually. So there really ain't much going on. If I could bring one famous personality back to life, who would it be? Hmm, that's a good one. I can kind of agree with that, Orange, because like when I'm working out, man, I like to listen to classical music. So like I can wholeheartedly agree with that. But yeah, so like I can kind of agree to that. I love classical music when I lift personally. Should listen to Moonlight Sonata. I'll check that out, man, because I do like I said, I do listen to a lot of classical music when I work out, because and it sounds cheesy as hell, but classical music literally like puts you into the zone when it comes to like lifting, because it takes all the background noise and it takes everything else out. So it's like such a genuinely good time, good listen. I don't so I don't know about the best. I'm not gonna go that far because like there is music that is truly inspiring. Like all music is somewhat truly inspiring. But classical music when you're lifting. So I use the Google Pixel Buds because, well, I mean, I have a Pixel phone, and the Google Pixel Buds work really well together. But like, I'm gonna be able to upgrade my phone soon. So, what time is it for you, Oscar? I feel like you're at least an hour behind me. I want to say, so I feel like it's like 10 a.m. for you. Well, Orange, you're from India, so I think you're. I want to say like 7 hours ahead of me. So it's probably like 6:30, 7 o'clock there. Oh, okay. So you're like more than it's 9. Okay, so Oscar, you must be from India too, or like somewhere around the Indian time. That's what I'm saying. If you guys have the same kind of like, if you guys have the same time right now, then that tells me you guys are from the same time zone. Which Orange, I know you're from India, so that must mean Oscar's like some like I don't know what other like I don't know what other countries or places are in the same time zone. So you guys must share the same. Well, so that was always my question: is who created time zones? Like who? Oh, he's 3 hours behind me, so he's in British Columbia. That makes sense. Okay, okay, I'm there for it. I guess I should have been more specific when I said AM or PM. But no, I've always thought like who created time zones? Graham, have you seen a place where one side is rainfall and the other side is not rainfall? Man, you can see that literally just when it starts to rain. Because when it starts to rain, you can almost see the wall of like if it's raining hard enough, but it's not at you yet, you can see the wall of rain coming at you. So yes, I've seen it, but I haven't seen a place that does that, but I've seen it for sure. What do I do for a living? I'm an overnight manager. I work from 10:30 p.m. till whatever time I get to leave. Some days it's 7:30, some days it's 8, some days it's 8:30, some days it's 9. It's all over the place. It's sporadic. Oh, almost dropped my phone. I don't get to decide when I leave. They tell me when I get to leave. pay is pretty good, and I really can't complain. Covers all my bills. Covers most whatever my girlfriend wants. I really, really can't complain. I do this for fun. I honestly love hanging out with you guys. My moderators are the real gems, honestly, because like they do this all for free. Michael's super committed. It's just a little. I mean, it's a little late for him. But like I love live streaming. Like I love just sitting here hanging out with you guys, telling stories, sharing just events. I love it dearly. I love getting to know you guys. I think I should find a better spot to park for the next stream though. Because I think this has been an issue where like the connection isn't amazing. Like it's good, but it's not amazing. Because if I go park in a different parking lot just slightly up the road, I get 5G plus. You used to have a PS5. The PS5 is literally the best system I've ever owned. Other than the fact that I signed up for the Nintendo pre-order of the Switch 2. Because the Switch 2, I think, is going to be one of the most amazing systems to ever happen. Like, I love video games, so I can't wait for the Switch 2 to come out. The Switch 2 comes out like June 5th or something. It's going to be such a good time. Oh, fuck. Almost dropped my phone. And, like, Nintendo's got so many, like, restrictions on who can pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2. See, I was waiting for GTA 6, man, but, like, GTA 5 is good enough on its own. But the Switch 2 coming out June 5th, I tell you, that's gonna be some fun. Like I said, I pre-ordered it on Nintendo's website, but they got a bunch of restrictions. Like, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I've played 5. I've played online when I used to live in town. Like, not in town, but like when I used to live in a city and had better Wi-Fi, I played online all the time. Like, all of my content might be gym and nerdy, but like I'm a huge gamer. Like, my dad owned like the Sega Dreamcast. Chaos, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome. So, my name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm disabled. I have cerebral palsy. So I hang out at my truck. I live stream for at least an hour a day after the gym because I'm on the road to 750 subscribers, and at 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video. I'm also growing my hair to donate it to cancer because a bunch of people in my circle, as well as my grandmother, beat cancer twice. But rather than give money, I'm giving time and effort back. I don't play it on PC, man. I'm a console gamer. Chaos, I appreciate you, man. I'll tell my story a million times a stream because I don't directly ask for likes or subs. I did pin Orange's comment, and it does answer most of the questions, but I do like telling my story. But Orange, I game on PC, or I game on console, man. I've thought about gaming on PC, but like part of me doesn't want to sit. Like, I already sit in a chair, man. I don't want to sit in another chair when I can be like relaxing on my bed, laying down, stretched out, comfortable as hell. I could probably do that PC gaming, but like I just have no desire to sit in a chair again. Like I said, when I go home, I like to stretch out. I like to like just be vertical, like horizontal, rather than like just in a chair, man. There's nothing wrong with it. And like some gaming chairs are really nice, but it's not my thing. And Tusu, welcome, man. How you been? I was gonna say I thought you'd been to a live stream before, but I'm not sure. So welcome to the live stream. My name is Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer because a bunch of people in my circle, as well as my grandmother, beat cancer twice. But rather than give money, I give time and effort. So it's 750 subscribers. I appreciate you. So it's 750 subscribers. I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody. And at a thousand subscribers, I've got an idea for a $2,000 donation video fully produced by my buddy who owns a production company. So I'm just trying to hang out, meet everybody, tell my story, grow my community because my community is super important to me. My moderators, who it's kind of late for them, but my moderators are a big part of the channel. They're just as much invested. I'll reach the goal one day, man. You should say your name slower because it sounds like fair enough. Fair enough. I know that with the different languages and everything else. But one day, man. One day I'll hit that goal slowly. I'll find the right group of people. I'll inspire the right group of people. And the YouTube channel will just take off. Yeah, technically. Crystal, welcome. Everybody gets that personal welcome. I appreciate you. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer because a bunch of people in my close circle, as well as my grandmother, beat cancer twice. But rather than give a monetary donation, I'm donating my time and effort. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream because there's 24 different time zones and there's a good chance that people miss the stream, so I'm going to eliminate that. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a $2,000 donation video to a local charity in my area for whatever they need. So like I'm going to go find out what they need. School supplies, books, shoes, clothes, whatever. Women's products. I'm going to get them all and it's going to be fully produced because my buddy owns a production company. That's amazing. I love finding out where people are from. I read every single comment because everybody's important. Danny, welcome to the live stream. I don't think I've ever seen you before. I would rather watch a tree grow because I know what you're trying to do. But I'd sit there and watch a tree grow because it's amazing, man. Just to see the change in what nature can bring. I'm just trying to make a bit of a difference, man. I have a pretty good job, so I don't need the money from YouTube. I'm 31, Kevin. Welcome to the live stream, man. I have a pretty good job, so I don't need the money. So I'm going to try to give back that whatever YouTube gives me the ability to do. I like to sit in my car and I like to live stream because whether I have 1 subscriber, 100 subscribers, or 10,000 subscribers, I want to get to know everybody. I want to know them by name. I want to know where they're from. Because you guys are the heart of the channel. I just put my face out there. I read every single comment because I want every single person to feel welcome. I put in unbelievable amounts of effort to try to make sure. What's my favorite story? In what way, man? Are you looking for a life story? Or are you looking for something that I've done? What kind of story are you looking for? Because one I usually go with is what happened. You've got a VR and you've got a TV, man. That's really cool. I've got a PS5. Well, actually, I've had every console that's ever existed, but I have a PS5. Alright, so here's a short story, and then I'll tell you a longer one. So when I used to live in the city, I used to hold on to the back of a bus to avoid paying bus fare, just because I could. Because I'm in a wheelchair, so I figured I'd put the 4 wheels to use. But now a better story. So my grade 11 year of high school, I was trying out for the Canadian Olympic team to play in Brazil, and I split my kneecap in half. So I had to get this massive operation where I couldn't actually bend my legs for 8 weeks. So I just remember, like, I remember waking up and, like, they just had my legs completely strung out, and I couldn't even shower for a couple of weeks because I had to make sure that my legs stayed dry because of the casts. And the operation was basically, they went in and cut some hamstrings out, straightened my leg, and then reattached. Like for a job, man, I work overnight. So I'm actually an overnight manager. And then I go to the gym, and then I hang out on a live stream for at least an hour to try to grow my YouTube channel and get to meet you guys. Because I'm trying to inspire change one person at a time. I'm trying to make a difference. And I always tell this story too. So I originally started my YouTube channel to try to make better content than my buddy who's also disabled and had some of the worst content that I've ever seen. But as of recently, we did my dad's wake back in the beginning of March. And like you could just feel the love in the room during his wake. And I thought to myself that that would never happen if it was my wake, because there'd be nobody there. And so now I'm just trying to give back and try to make as much of a difference as possible. So like I've been spoofed before where somebody's made a fake like version of my account. I'll never ask you guys for money. I literally only ask for time and effort. So I just ask that if you guys are going to come hang out, add to the conversation, tell me a story. Because I'll never need money from you guys. But a good story, a friendly hello, a share, anything really. That's the important stuff right there. I do have a house, actually. I just choose not to stream from my house because A, I'm not trying to dox myself, and B, my mom and girlfriend and her kid don't really want to be in the live streams. They'll be in there because like my girlfriend said hi, but like they don't really want to be in there, and then I like respect people's privacy. So I stream in the gym every Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday morning because those are my days off, and there's not anybody usually there. So I'll stream then, but I genuinely just try to respect people's privacy. And if it's just me sitting in my truck talking to myself, I can respect privacy that way. Am I Christian? I am not, actually. I don't really identify with a religion, but I also don't necessarily believe that like nothing happens when you die. So like I have a genuine belief that we don't just rot in the ground, because that's boring as hell. And my dad only passed away in June of last year. June or July, I can't remember the exact month. But he only passed away last year, so it would be awful to think that he's just rotting in the ground. So like I said, I don't really... You're gonna go play your VR? We'll have the best day, man. Thank you for coming to hang out. There'll be other live streams, and don't you worry, I'm sure I'll be live streaming on your birthday too. Like I said, I don't really identify with a religion, but I do believe that there's something outside of just dying, man. Because if there isn't, life would simply just be boring. Well, I mean, I have a family. I still have my mom and my girlfriend. But if you're talking in general, man, I'm sure it would be because like the passing of my dad was super hard. He was a big role model and inspiration to me, honestly. Have I ever met anybody famous? Yeah, kind of. I've met Matt Sundin, Ty Domi, a couple of players of the Toronto Argonauts. My friend actually technically is famous now. She's got, I want to say like, I think she's up to like 100,000 subscribers on TikTok. No, Ty Domi, Toronto Maple Leaf player. Yeah, I mean, I actually met her through work. Poison Tune, welcome to the live stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. I read every single comment. I want everybody to feel welcome. Do you have in real life friends? I did. And then I moved out to the middle of nowhere. And they always tell me that if I drive back to the city, I can hang out with them. But they never want to put in the effort to come hang out with me, so I did. I'd like to think that I still do, but friendships kind of go both ways. You got to put in the effort as well. I do not actually. I know who he is because he's popped up a few times, but I don't actually. I don't watch Queso. No. Rishi, what's going on, man? Everybody gets a personal welcome. I appreciate you. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer, so if anything, I'm the disabled Jesus. A bunch of people in my circle, as well as my grandmother, beat cancer twice, but rather than donate money, I'm donating my time and effort to grow up my hair. It's actually probably long enough to donate. I've heard that before. I've gotten Queso, Jesus, Thor. I've gotten a few of them. Anyways, at 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet every single person because there's 24 time zones. You can't breathe. Hashtag Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD has made some good music, man. He had so many songs that he made. I look like a Viking. I've heard that too. I could never pronounce your name, and I don't want to disrespect you like that. So I appreciate you. My name's Graham. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. Because, like I said, a bunch of people in my circle have had cancer as well. My grandmother beat it twice. I'm from Southern Ontario. I like to sit in my car and live stream after the gym because I work overnight, so technically I should be sleeping. But I always like to hang out after the gym so I can try to meet you guys. Because it's 750 subscribers. I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet people, as many people as possible, with a timer too, so that way it's not like, oh, I stream for 24 hours, but it's fake. There's not much to see. It's just a parking lot, man. Soon. Soon. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do it. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge $2,000 donation video for like school supplies, clothes, shoes, whatever they need. But I'm going to talk to them. Because rather than give money, I'm going to give items that could change somebody's life. Newton, I appreciate you, man. That's the goal. I hope that either some little girl or like boy, whoever they make the wig for, Regu, good morning, is really going to enjoy the hair. And I figure before I go gray, because if you don't know, if you have ginger hair, you go gray pretty easily. I hope it's going to make a difference to somebody, honestly. You just did a handstand. Well, man, I'm glad you did a handstand. I've never tried to do a handstand, but I've done pull-ups in the wheelchair. So, you can't actually donate it if you dye it. A lot of donation centers don't actually take the hair if it's dyed. I could personally still dye it. Yes. That's a good method to work out. I actually so because I don't use my legs, I'm disabled. I do legs every day. So whatever I'm training plus legs for sure. Because I actually run on a treadmill every day too, but I genuinely don't stream that because it would literally just be either a face shot of like just my face or like a butt shot. Nobody really wants that. So like I run on a treadmill every time, like every day. Starts with 15 minutes of just a good treadmill sprint. And then I make sure to get legs in every day. It does actually. I love showing this to people. So this is how I drive actually. When you pull down it's gas and when you push forward it's brake. And in Canada it's required to have a doctor's note, but I have a doctor's note for the suicide knob. I love showing that to people because I love when people ask questions about how I drive. I do have good eyesight actually. Yeah, so it's either called a suicide knob or a spinner knob. Both are technically the correct term. So, Isabella, that's not sensitive at all. I have what's called cerebral palsy. But, like, I like to say mine's mild because I have buddies that also have cerebral palsy, but they have it in their brain, and it basically makes them a vegetable. Because cerebral palsy only affects half your body. So sometimes it affects from, like, the waist up, and it affects your brain and you become a vegetable. But, like, mine, it affects from my waist down, so I just can't walk. But I also have buddies that, like, it's in the middle, and then, like, you can walk with, like, crutches. Newton, it is actually really cool, man. The hand control story is probably one of my favorites with my dad and I. So when I turned 16, I wanted to like even before 16, when I was like 14, 15, I wanted to drive more than ever. Pull-ups are great. Did I miss a message? Newton, define force. Oh, because he's Newton. Um, so when I was 14 or 15, I always knew that I wanted to drive. Even as a kid, I always knew that I wanted to drive, but we were never sure how to do it. Orange, have a good day, man. So my dad was like, search hand controls and see if you can find a place. It took me forever, so I found this place in Toronto, basically next to the CN Tower. And the day I turned 16 and got my learner's permit, my dad and I hopped in the van. We had a what was the first car? It was a Venture. It was a Chevy Venture van, fully loaded, leather seats, um, power doors, all the gadgets. We loaded into the van. We drove down to this place called Universal Motion in Toronto. What kind of quote, Kevin? And then as we got down to this place, and it was $1,250, and it was a 5-hour install. And my dad didn't even know how to use these hand controls. So he tied up his legs on the way back, and he drove home from like the middle of downtown Toronto, using the hand controls to teach me how to drive. And the rest is history. I'll never forget the rest of it. The Weston, man, you were just here. How could I not remember you? Chi Canada's pretty good, man. You got off. You got off with your. You got a FaceTime with your friend because you're going to see Minecraft today. That's cool. I think the Minecraft movie looks pretty cool. Kevin, you want a quote, eh? Okay, the best one I got, right? I don't actually have a dream job there, Kevin. I enjoy what I do now, and like I said, I make really good money doing it. But I can't say that I have a dream job. Anything where I'm making a difference. Because as cheesy as it sounds, right? I'm not content with I'm not content with just being a cog in the machine. I'm not content with just like I'm not content with existing. I've never been content with existing because if you don't give 100, like, I guess the best quote that I got, and this is one that I made up because it's kind of true. Being disabled, if I don't consistently give 110%, I'm seen as just some guy in a wheelchair. People ignore my values, they ignore my intelligence, they ignore everything else if I don't consistently give 110%. So I try to give 110% in everything that I do. I've had a few family members suffer from cancer. I want to say growing your hair is such a... I appreciate you, Isabella. Thank you for coming to the live stream. But yeah, so I don't necessarily have a dream job because I like what I do right now. But whatever I do, or whatever I continue to do, I'm going to give 110% because I want to be more than just the guy in the wheelchair. Which I've had to fight and claw for this job now. Because this job is physically demanding. So as soon as I got it, I had so much hate because all the people that could walk, all the people that could move a little better than me, were like, how did this guy get it? Why did this guy get it? How did this happen? People see you for the wheelchair, and that's really what they see. Honestly. I really wish they could quit using the same 20 actors for every movie. But see, man, the same 20 actors are in the top of their field. So if you want a good movie, you're going to choose the same 20 actors for the top of your field. Not because you want to, but because you want a good movie. Could they use other people? Sure they could. With the actor with the actor movie situation, it's all about if the director's willing to take a chance. Nature Man, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream, bro. Now can I tell you my best quote? Easy. The simplest thing you choose who you want to be. It's the best quote. You choose the person you want to be today. Because being disabled, I could choose to be miserable the entire time. I could choose to hate the world for making me be disabled, and I used to. I used to blame the world for me being the way that I am. I once told my mom that the only reason I'm still here is because you having to clean up the mess would be awful. You choose who you want to be. Is the best quote. Anti-woke, welcome to the live stream, man. I don't think I've ever seen you before. So everybody gets their own personal welcome. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. I have cerebral palsy. It's a man-made condition that's technically a mental disability that manifests as physical. Right, Kevin? I thought so too. I use that quote every day now. It's super simple. It creates a powerful message. And it literally can inspire you to just be that much nicer. It doesn't even have to be like revolutionary. It just can make you make you appreciate things a little bit, like just a little more. I appreciate you, Andy Woke. Thank you for coming to the live stream. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody because there's 24 different time zones and live streams don't genuinely work for everybody. So I'm going to try to do one for a full 24 hours with a timer because I'm not just going to be like, I stream for 24 hours and then it not be 24 hours. So I'm going to use a timer. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to donate $2,000 of my own money to a local charity in my area for school supplies, books, shoes, clothes, whatever they need. Which I'm hoping is going to be fully produced because my buddy owns a production company. No, Newton, I don't ask at all. I tell the story a million times during a live stream, but I don't ask because I think when YouTubers ask, I think it's cheesy as hell, and I think it's dumb, honestly. I know the call to action is how you get subscribers, but I'd rather tell the story a million times. Can I ask you something? Absolutely. You can ask anything you want. I'm going to put it out to you like this. As long as it's PG and I can actually answer it, because everybody in the chat deserves to be in the chat. I'm a YouTuber. I don't even consider myself a YouTuber, man. A YouTuber makes money. I do this for free. But if we're going to classify me as a YouTuber, I'm doing this to inspire change. I want to use YouTube and everything that YouTube will give me the ability to do to give back. I set myself these goals and I set myself these little challenges, like the 750 subscribers, the 1,000 subscribers, as like benchmarks for myself to inspire me to keep going. Because if I just didn't have these little challenges or these little benchmarks, then there's nothing for me to aim for as an individual. But I am doing this to inspire people. I'm doing this to show people that disabled people can inspire a nation, that we can make a difference, that some people are more than just their disability. A safe space where people can hang out. I've read every single comment, most of them out loud, because when you're disabled, your voice tends to get overlooked. And you know that sounds cheesy because like people are like, oh, the woke people in today's world are the loudest ones. Truth. But disabled people still tend to get overlooked. And I want to make sure that nobody in this channel is overlooked. I want to make sure that everybody has a voice, has a way to speak. If you need somebody to talk to at 4 o'clock in the morning, I have a Discord that normally one of my moderators would post a link. And like they're from all over the world. So if you ever need somebody to reach out to, speak or talk to, like I work nights, so I'm up all night. I want to make sure that people are heard, that people are seen, and that people have a safe space to go and watch maybe not the most entertaining content, but like content from somebody that genuinely cares about them. I have no idea what my next goals are going to be. I'm eventually going to hit that 750 subscriber mark. I'm eventually going to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. But I have no idea where I'm going to go from there. I have no idea how I could top my 1,000 subscriber video. But it's going to happen. I don't need money. I don't need money from YouTube. So I'm going to do whatever I can to help people, to give back, and inspire change. That, I guess, if we're going to call me a YouTuber, is why I'm a YouTuber. Newton, have a good one, man. I appreciate you. Are you allowed to build a fence around your property in Canada? Yeah, as far as I know. Sometimes there's like bylaws and stuff, but like 90% of the time a fence is okay. Especially probably out where I live. Like, the bylaws are a little less strict because it counts as farmland. In front of the house? Yeah, I don't see why not. What's going on, Jay? Like I said, out where I live classifies as a little different because we classify as farmland, so the restrictions are a little less. No, Americans aren't allowed to build a fence. That's weird. Why wouldn't you allowed to be able to build a fence on your own property? That's so strange. Only in the backyard. You know what, Chiller? That's a complete random fact, man, but I didn't know about it at all. Thank you for the random piece of information, honestly. Do I want world peace? So the short answer, yes. The long answer, I think world peace is a little too much to ask for a YouTube channel. Because like even if you look at everything Mr. Beast is doing, and I'll never beat that scale. Because he's got just ridiculous amount of subscribers. I don't even think he could achieve world peace. So the short answer is yes. The longer answer is as long as everybody is happy. That comes here, that scrolls past here. That's all I can ask for. It's community law. They want to show us potential property buyers the country is safe. You know what? That makes sense though. That makes sense. Because all of a sudden you get like this wickedly built fence. It might be a great fence, might be well done, might be like by a carpenter or a construction company, but it makes sense. And it feels like it closes in your yard, cuts you off from the neighbors. 100% makes sense. I could see that. Like I said, thank you for that information because I honestly didn't know. But I could 100% see that. Honestly. I didn't actually, because I'm Canadian, so I don't. I've been down to the States quite a bit, and now that you mention it, I do notice. But I can't say that I ever noticed before, because like I said, being Canadian, we can have a fence in the front yard if we want. It has to be on our property. From the movies. Again, you know what I didn't actually? Truthfully, I never noticed even from movies. But now that you mention it, that's so interesting, honestly. That's fine, man. Like I said, you actually taught me something that I didn't know. Kevin, I live in Canada, man. I'm from Southern Ontario. So I'm, basically in line with the States, but I'm from Canada. Jesus, what a name that is. Bloppy, welcome, man. From Canada. I'm from Southern Ontario, man. Welcome to the live stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome because I want everybody to feel welcome. Chile, do I live in an apartment? No, I live on a small farm, man. I got like, not to sound, bougie. I got like an acre and a half. Pretty decently sized house. Nothing fancy. It's all one level. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like I always try to downplay it a little because like I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound privileged because like it's a lot of work. Like even being disabled, man. Like I'm like my dad taught me how to use the tractor. I do feel lucky. I do feel privileged. I will say that because I'm not homeless. I have a nice spot. I have an ATV. I have my dream truck, like I said. Bloppy, don't think I'm ignoring you, man. I mean, I appreciate you. My name's Graham. I'm like I said, I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. See, you say that, and I agree with you because, like, I've worked hard, and technically I still live with my parents. But with the amount of homelessness going on in both Canada and United States, like, it makes me feel privileged that I have a nice roof over my head. Gaming Demon, welcome, man. Everybody gets a personal welcome. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. At 750 subscribers, I'm doing a 24-hour live stream because with there being 24 different time zones, not everybody can attend a stream. I'm trying to motivate and inspire the world, and I'm going to give back to everything YouTube allows me to give. And at 1,000 subscribers, I've got a huge $2,000 donation video planned for school supplies, books, shoes, clothes, whatever this local charity needs. Which I'm hoping is going to be fully produced because my buddy owns his own production company. I will never ask you guys for money because I've been spoofed by other people before. So if you ever get asked for money by somebody that looks like me, it's not me. Because I will never ask you guys for money. Because I have a pretty good job. I can afford the things in life that I want to afford. I drive my dream truck. Evan, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out. We all are a bit lucky to live in a house, but why would we call it privilege when it's a normal thing? You're right. You're right. And we really shouldn't be calling it privileged when it's supposed to be a normal thing. But I know in my area, homelessness is almost so rampant that it's not even funny. So we shouldn't be seeing it as privileged, and I don't want to. But, like, just the amount of homelessness is crazy, man. Especially here in Canada. I'm sure it's bad in the States too, but like especially here in Canada. And it makes me feel privileged because I can wake up every day with a roof over my head, a warm spot. You can't drink the well water, but that's fine. But and a warm spot and a good job, a good girlfriend. So I consider myself a little privileged. But again, like I said, it's technically a small farmhouse. I got an ATV. Center, welcome to the live stream, man. Everybody gets a personal welcome. Why do you have that? I don't know, man. I have no idea why we have such, like, for being such a first world country, or yeah, first world country. I have no idea why homelessness is so bad. But it is, and like I said, it's an awful thing. Because not only does homelessness lead to homelessness, it leads to other things because Monty, welcome to the live stream, man. Everybody gets a personal welcome. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer because a bunch of people in my circle, as well as my grandmother, beat cancer twice. I'm disabled. I have cerebral palsy. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream. And at 1,000 subscribers, I have a huge donation video planned. Do you think that most of the homeless people are addicted? I think that the answer to that is no. Because I don't think most are addicted, but I know there is a lot of addiction. If you want to hear a funny story, actually, again, super privileged because I was sitting in my truck, I was eating Burger King, right? This homeless chick walks up to me and actually asks if I had any gear. And because of my long hair, she said, "You look like you do drugs," which I don't. But she walked right up to me because of my long hair and just assumed. Also, you guys don't know me in real life, but like when I have to get gas, I have to hop out of the wheelchair and crawl on the ground, right? So I had a homeless person walk right up to me when I'm like a foot off the ground. And like that's a scary thought because like nobody's fighting somebody when they're a foot off the ground. So she goes, "Is that your son's wheelchair?" Meanwhile, I'm literally kneeling on the ground to put gas in the truck. And she goes, "Is that your son's wheelchair?" So I'm looking at her and I'm like, Yep, he's in the store." So I'm laughing, right? Because like she can't understand that like if his wheelchair's there but he's in the store, like she's not putting two and two together. But when you're a foot off the ground, you ain't fighting anybody. Like doesn't matter how strong I am, doesn't matter how much I go to the gym. At literally a foot off the concrete, you ain't fighting anybody. A swift kick to the face and like that's it, it's over. So, do I believe everybody that's homeless is addicted? No. Do I believe addiction can play a part in homelessness? Yes. Because yeah. So when I get gas, rather than get the wheelchair out of the back of the truck, because it's super like it's not inconvenient to do because I know what I'm getting into, right? So rather than like hop out, crawl to the back, get the wheelchair, drop the wheelchair, then put gas in, I literally just hop out, crawl over to the gas tank on the side of the truck, and put gas in that way. So I'm literally like crawling on the concrete, which is fine, but I'm a foot off the ground. So one day, a homeless person that was clearly on some kind of drug walks up to me. You can't actually, in Canada, you literally can't carry anything. I've thought about trying to apply for like a concealed carry, but like even in Canada, that's super hard to do. Some homeless people might be addicted, but more sad reality is more people are enslaved. Monty, I don't think that's necessarily true, man. I'm not super religious either, so I don't necessarily think that's true. But I would say that like what's the word I'm looking for? Some are definitely addicted. Some I think are just having bad luck or are falling on hard times. It's still not the word I'm looking for, but that's kind of the way that I'm going to describe it. Because like a friend of mine, for example, she came out as like I think it was like bi to her parents, and her parents kicked her out. So technically, she was homeless. She wasn't addicted. She she wasn't anything like that. She just fell on a hard time. Do I think depending on the area that homeless people are addicted? Absolutely. I think if you go to Toronto and you go to like the Jane and Finch area, any homelessness there, they're all addicted because it's super easy to pick up down there. Russian, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. I am not American though. I am Canadian. That's what I'm saying, Monty. See that, and no offense to any religious text, that I think is more realistic to the homeless situation rather than falling on the sin there, man. Like I said, no offense to any religious text, but homelessness honestly is caused by so many things. So many things. It's not one thing. It's a lot. For anybody new here, my name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I read every single comment. I am disabled. I have cerebral palsy, which is a man-made condition that's technically mental but manifests as physical. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream because there's 24 time zones in the world, and sometimes live streams aren't super convenient to hang out in. And at 1,000 subscribers, I got a huge idea for a fully produced donation video, $2,000 to a local charity in my area for school supplies, books, shoes, clothes, whatever. I would like to see Canada. I live in Moscow. Man, Canada is a great place. There's some spectacles in Canada that like can't be seen anywhere else. We're talking about the homeless problem, but yeah, man, everything is banned in Canada. You can't you technically can't even carry a knife on you for defense. But like you could say that it's for work and that's okay. But so like they don't really say anything about it, but like you can't carry anything on you for defense. Like you can't conceal anything on you for defense, I should say. I'm not about religion. I tell people that they need a relationship with Jesus Christ. The thief only comes to steal and destroy, kill and destroy. Jesus comes to save. Satan blinds your mind to damn near your soul. I mean, seems a little aggressive, but I suppose it could be true. Like I said, I'm not super religious, so like I said, I don't necessarily believe in like Jesus or like Satan, but I do believe in that there's some kind of afterlife. Brian, what's going on? Welcome back to the live stream. How's the kid? How was your lunch? Got to go. Thanks for what you're doing. God bless. Thank you, Anti-Woke, for showing up. It's so unfair. Healthy people get the advantage to commit the offense. Martial artists get even more advantage. People should have something to... I agree with you. We haven't got... No, I meant from the last time you were here. You left to go get a lunch, and you never came back. So I was curious about how that lunch was when you were here the first time. If you believe in the afterlife, there must be some higher path. No, not necessarily. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm saying to believe in one doesn't necessarily mean you have to believe in the other. It's just also boring to think, because I don't know if I've said it while you've been here. My dad passed away back in July. I want to say July. It was either June or July. I know that makes me sound really ungrateful, but it was either June or July. And like it's awful to think that my dad is just gone. So I do like to believe in that there's something. I don't know what, but I like to believe in that, the fact that there's something. Matthew, what's going on, man? The lunch was great. You went to Everbowl. That sounds amazing. DeMarcus, what's going on, man? I'm having a great day. This has been a pretty good stream. I appreciate you for stopping by. I don't know how much longer the stream's going to go on for, but I appreciate you for stopping by. I've been excellent. I had a really good workout. I had a good day at work. This has been a really good stream. Like I said, I don't know how much longer it's going to go on for. Maybe like 10 minutes so I can go home and get some sleep. But it's been a really good day. It's been a really good couple of days. Honestly. Oscar, welcome back, man. Like I said, I love doing this. Like, I make no money off of YouTube. I do this all for free because I like hanging out with you guys. I like getting to know my audience. I like knowing the people who subscribe to me. Ah, bro. See, Munchlax is adorable, but Snorlax is where it's at. That's my like spirit animal. Laying down, snoring, inhaling all the food. That's my spirit animal. The funniest thing though is if you go generation by generation, Snorlax slowly sits up with each generation. So in generation 1 he's completely laying down. In generation 2, like, he's slowly sitting up more and more every time. There's a whole, like, just a backstory. It's a great time. Snorlax is a tank, yes. He just, if you actually look at between the generations, he slowly begins to sit up. If I was a Pokemon, I'd probably be a Ghastly because I don't have working legs. It is probably about 12:30, 12:37 in the afternoon, which is technically midnight for me because I work overnights. So I'm getting kind of sleepy. But I like hanging out with you guys. I like getting to know everybody. True, but he still has legs. Cassidy, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Everybody gets a personal welcome. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I read every single comment. I have cerebral palsy, which is a man-made condition that that's mental, but manifests as physical. So I'm in a wheelchair. I read every single comment because everybody should feel welcome. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet people because there's 24 different time zones. So it's always hard to hop into a live stream if it's only going on for an hour a day. DeMarcus is a valued member of my community, and that's why he's a moderator. He's very insightful, very friendly, just like my other moderator, Michael. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video of $2,000 to a local charity in my area. I like every kind of music. Unless you're talking food, I also love raps as well. Michael is probably at work because he's actually done school right now. So he's actually at work. Plus, like, I mean, I started this live stream earlier, but for him, it's like, I think it's 6 o'clock now. So he's feeding the kids and putting them and getting them ready for bed. Cassidy, the best way to explain this is my channel is about peace, love, and motivation. I'm disabled, so I'm trying to inspire the world to be a little different. I'm using everything that YouTube gives me the ability to give back, because I have a pretty good job, so I don't need the money. So I plan to give as much back as I possibly can and try to inspire the world to be a little different. That too, it's a very safe space to hang out. I keep my chat very, very PG friendly, very monitored. You can make any comment you want towards me because I'm the face of the channel. But I like to keep my comments super PG, super friendly, because they all like to talk to each other. And I'm glad you're here personally. Like I said, I read every single comment. No, PG. I like to keep it super friendly for everybody. Cassidy, I don't know if I jumped straight to fake, but the name sounds familiar, but I can't say that I do. DeMarcus, actually. Bryn, it sounds like most people would. I am not religious. I just believe that there might be something. It would be boring to think that there's nothing after you die. I do like the Raptors, actually. I like most Canadian teams, as cliche as that sounds. The Raptors, the Blue Jays, the Toronto Maple Leafs. I've actually met a few like OG Toronto Maple Leafs. So like I've met Matt Sundin, I've met Ty Domi. The Montreal Canadiens are a good team as well, yeah. Cassidy, you can't say Jesus is fake for certain. You haven't seen him. Like I said, I don't necessarily believe him, but it doesn't make him fake. We don't know. I speak Polish. Let me deal with. Did I miss something? What did Cassidy say that was vulgar? I might have genuinely missed something. Oh, Mike was vulgar. Mike, keep it PG, man. I've never had a problem with you before, but make sure it's clean. I have to go. Me and my daughter and my husband are going to surprise my daughter with a trip. So we are going to tell her. I hope you're live. I'll probably be live tomorrow. I usually go live after the gym. Jakey, of course I'm real, man. PG means family friendly. Me and my husband, not my daughter. Well, I hope it's a good surprise. Have a good one, Jake. Thanks for stopping by, man. So we use PG because that's how they rate movies in Canada. So when it's rated PG, it means that it's actually like parental guidance, but it's still family friendly to the point where everybody can watch it. I mean, DeMarcus, you understand him more than me. You're saying he said something X-rated? Yeah, basically. I guess I could be. I guess like I'm not like FF just seems weird, so I go with PG. But yeah, it means family friendly. When something's PG movie related, it means. All right, well, here's the deal, man. Mike, I've never had a problem with you before, man. You've come to many streams and you've hung out and had a very good time. Orange, I can see everything, man. I've responded to every single comment. Hans, man, welcome back to the stream. I think I remember seeing you before. I'm sure you've been here before. I was right, you have been here before. You asked if I was a junkie. Anyways, like I was saying, Mike, if you're still here, man, I don't know what you said. I can't translate it right now. Peace, love, and motivation, DeMarcus. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm planning to cut the beard. Love you. Monty, man, I appreciate you for showing up. But, I mean, don't try to scare people with hell, man. We don't actually know if it exists. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but it doesn't mean that it actually exists. Matthew, maybe she opened up her mind a little bit. Just let her believe or say what she wants. It was. Okay, so Mike, listen here. I don't know what was said. You're not banned because everybody gets a chance to chill out. I have no idea what was said. All I'm saying is if you said something inappropriate, A, definitely don't do that over the internet because you never know their age, man. B, chill the fuck out. Can you say Graham slowly? It's Graham. Yo, just wanted to say you rock and have a nice day. Hope everyone goes how you. Thank you. I'm just gonna call you the real Blue Ice. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for stopping by. Oh, wait, I can translate. I said to the Polish girl, literally, if you have no brains, you always will speak. Okay, like I said, man, I'm not hating. You're not banned. Everybody can make a mistake. I believe you. Just don't. If you did, A, don't hit on minors on the internet. B, this is a safe spot. And C, just chill out. I understand, Cassidy. And now we've talked about it. Like I said, I don't tolerate any of that in my chat, period. And now it kind of lines up with what DeMarcus said. So all of the inappropriate comments will remain hidden. I do not allow that. In fact, Cassidy, I'm going to hide yours too because I still don't allow that. And Mike, just like you, DeMarcus is a good member of the community. He understands many languages just like you do and has the ability to translate things for me. I made him a moderator because I trust his decision. He has good intentions. So here's what I'm telling you. Kevin, hello again. I don't call it a power abuse, man. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I'll be able to see the comment when the video goes live. I'll do my own research. I'll find out who said what. And truth be told, man, like if it's that bad, you won't be welcome back. I can make my own decisions. I can't translate my own. I took a screenshot. I can't translate my own stuff right now. So the last time I got angry in life is literally I don't get angry. The last time I got angry here was somebody who was a subscriber that was very racist kept making fake accounts to come back. And that got me a little angry because my community is all about safety. Oh, it is, Cassidy. It is very PG. Mike, you need to chill out. This will be your last warning, man. Like I said, right now, I have no idea what was said. But I'm asking you. No, Mike's not Kite. You're right. That isn't family friendly, and I will deal with him. The channel as a whole is family friendly. No, Mike isn't Kite. I'm not worried about him anymore. Alright, Oscar, man. Have fun watching TV. Have a good one, man. Cassidy, I've read all of his messages and he hasn't said anything else. The last thing he said was questioning God's thing. And in this channel, you can question anything you want. That's what I'm saying. So I don't... Okay, so he retracted that. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, I didn't catch that one. He retracted it. So, Mike, man, all I'm saying is stop arguing with her. Chill out. Or leave. Like, the case isn't looking very good, man. DeMarcus understands Polish. And he's telling me that you said something offensive. So here's what I'm telling you. I'm not going to tell you to stop speaking Polish because it's your language, it's your right. But stop, or I'm going to ban you from the channel, man. And that's not cool. You've been around for a long time. Okay, guys. If she is of age, it doesn't make a difference. The chat is for everybody. The chat is meant to be family friendly and open for discussion. I don't speak Polish. So if Mike has said something offensive, which technically only me and the other moderators can see because I've hidden it, then it stops. That's the end of it. If it's offensive, it stops. I don't care about debates. I don't care about the debate of God. Mike, I will be the judge of that, man. I took a screenshot of what you said the first time. Graham, is it a problem for you that I don't believe in Jesus and practice my right to say it? No, I don't care that you don't believe in Jesus. Neither do I. Like I said, I don't believe in an almighty power. I believe there's something in the afterlife. I don't know what it is. I do not believe in Jesus. And Mike, to answer your question, man, everybody belongs here, except for if there's a bunch of hate. There's only one person that I've ever truly banned from the channel. I give everybody the opportunity. I give everybody the opportunity for change. There's only one person I have banned from the channel. Because there was too much racism, too much hate, and they were speaking for me. What I'm saying is I do not understand Polish. I do not understand what you've said. What I understand is the fact that one of my moderators translated a hidden comment and said you said something offensive. So here is the deal. Stop or leave. The chat is a safe spot for everybody. It is. It is healthy. This is what I'm saying. I give everybody the opportunity for change. Everybody deserves the opportunity to change. It's been brought to my attention that something offensive was said in a language that I do not understand, but one of my moderators does. You guys can't see the comment, but it's been brought to my attention that something was said. So here's the deal. It stops now. Orange, that's enough, man. It's not. If anything, Cassidy would be. But Cassidy didn't say anything offensive. Mike has been around for longer than Kites even existed. So you need to dial it back and let this person go. Mike, it is absolutely okay to deny God's existence. I do it literally every stream when somebody asks if I believe in God. I do not believe in God. I believe in that there's something after death, but I do not believe in a higher power. Cassidy, stop. Mike isn't crazy. He's allowed to express his opinion. Kite Cat is the one person that I've banned from the channel due to extreme racism, as well as speaking for me. Don't worry about that person. I know you're not that person. You know you're not that person. So stop worrying about that person. Between you and Orange, man, like, enough. Matthew's right. You can't call Mike crazy because he's being rude. I can deal with him being rude. Like I said, I have the comment that nobody can see, and I'm going to translate it. And if I find out it's something rude, Mike isn't going to be welcome back. That's what it is. There is no place for hate in the comments. Mike, I don't believe it's you. I never once said it was you. What I'm saying is, I got told by a person who can see the comment that nobody else can see that it was offensive. If that is the case, you will not be welcome back here. If it's not the case, we're fine. But what I'm telling you is, chill the fuck out. It's an okay song. I mean, like, you have to be in the right mood for certain songs. Like, I don't like a specific band or anything by like just the band. I like them by song. So, and the song is literally everywhere, guys. But it's like Price Tag. Price Tag was around forever ago, then died off, and then came back. Like that's what shorts do. Shorts bring life into song, like to old songs, to new songs, and everything else in between. Orange, there's no such thing as an original song anymore, man. Original songs don't exist anymore. Music is spanned from literally everywhere. What's going on, Bradley? Welcome back to the live stream, man. Mike, you can tell you in your language can tell me whatever you think it said. What I'm hearing is there's a comment that was censored by YouTube, and one of my moderators who can see the comment says it was inappropriate. So I will do my own research. I'm not saying I don't believe you, and I'm not saying I believe you. Frankly, I don't care. It's silenced. I heard it from my moderator. I can do my own research. What's going on next? Welcome back to the live stream, man. What I'm telling you is, if I do my own research and it comes up offensive, you are not allowed back. If I do my own research and it comes up with it exactly how you translated it, then you are welcome back. It's that easy. It's that easy. Stop obsessing over it. Because if you're gonna obsess over it, it's gonna eat a lot. It's gonna eat away at you. Because I do not understand it, but the Marcus does, and he is the only other person that could see that comment. I can't see redacted comments, so anything redacted I can't see. But I know what I hid that I have to translate. Yes, Cassidy. Orange. What? Where's this even coming from, man? Like, you haven't said or done anything. Chill out. And yes, Cassidy, I see that. I've got a screenshot of something you can't see. So I'll deal with that. Don't worry so much. He was at work. He had to leave. Like I said. And Mike, that's starting to borderline on pretty racist, man. DeMarcus knows a few different languages just like Michael does. Michael speaks English, but he's Danish. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't need you to send the comment again, man. I have a screenshot of the comment that nobody can see. There is no red building on my left. Yeah, there's no red building on my left or behind me. There's no red thing behind me. No. The left is over here. There's still nothing red behind me, man. Either way, it's not really important. But there's nothing red behind me. But everything is kind of not older, but like it's kind of newer. Mike, stop obsessing, man. Here's what I'm telling you. I've got a screenshot of the one that nobody can see. If I translate it and it comes back something X-rated, you're not allowed to be here. If it comes back harmless, you're allowed to be here. Stop obsessing. Yes, I was born in Ontario. Next. I appreciate it, man, but just chill out. I'll deal with them. So I'm going to hide that comment even though it's not super rude. Oh, I believe you, Cassidy. I'm going to deal with him. Like I said, DeMarcus filled me in on one that only him and I could see. And whatever I deem the comment to be will be the outcome. I believe you. I know, man. I hear you. But all I'm gonna tell you is the chat's for everybody, so everybody's feel welcome, and it's a good space. So I'm like I said, that's not directly rude. I'm just gonna mute it because there's no point in it. Like I'm just gonna hide it because there's no point. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you're trying to step up for the honesty of the channel, because you guys know that I care about all of you. I do, honestly. I care about all of you, but I care about the fact that we have an open dialogue and conversation. So I will be the judge of whatever happened. Okay, but I'm not a representative of the most racist Eastern European country. I'm a representative of my channel, and you saying a Hispanic guy speaking Polish doesn't seem right. It doesn't matter what it seems, it's the truth. Orange, man, just settle down. That's fine, Mike. Next, I don't just ban people, man. He's gonna have a chance to settle down. You literally just said that something doesn't seem right, that a Hispanic speaks Polish. That is literally what you just said. I can literally scroll up and see it. So what I'm telling you, man, I mean, that one's okay. It's just a bunch of random letters. Orange, you don't need to stand up for me, man. I know exactly the outline of this channel. And I told you he's at work. He's from the US. He's from California. So what I'm telling you, Mike, and this is your last chance, chill out. I have to look at that comment for myself. I will translate that comment for myself. If it is anything inappropriate like YouTube flagged it for me to moderate, you are not allowed back here. If it is anything other than inappropriate, you are fine. But right now, you are bridging on a line that you don't want to be on. Because you're clearly angry. So what I need you to do is I either need you to go take a breather, or I need to force a breather on you because you need to calm down. YouTube bans profanity and things it needs to ban. So here's what I'm telling you. Go calm down. It bans a lot of weird stuff. We're not gonna start accusing. It banned one of Oscar's comments because he strung a bunch of characters together. Maybe it worked out to be profanity in some country, but literally one of them is just a bunch of characters strung together. So Cassidy, that's not true. YouTube does ban profanity, actually. It absolutely does. Whatever the redacted comment says, I don't know. But there's one that you guys can't see, that only DeMarcus and I can see, and he says that something inappropriate came up. And if that's the case, Mike will not be allowed back here. So what I'm telling Mike is to go take a breather, or I will force a breather on you. No, next, don't tell me what to do. Everybody gets the chance to change. I can put people on a timeout where they can't comment or do anything. But don't ever tell me what to do. People deserve the right to change. People deserve the right to have a voice. He knows the guidelines. He knows what I'm going to do with the comment. I have a screenshot. He knows what the repercussions are. So he can either calm down, or I can force a breather on him. But he deserves the right to speak up until I take it away. But do not tell me what to do. That is not cool. Next, don't tell me how to run my channel. I have a screenshot of the comment you guys can't see. I have a screenshot of the important one. I don't know what the redacted comment says. I can't see that. I can't bring it back up because he redacted it. There's only... No, I don't need tips, man. I've gotten the channel this far by sticking to my own merit and resources so far. So I appreciate it, but I don't need tips. What I know is there's one comment that I care about. I have the screenshot of the one comment I care about. Because it was flagged for inappropriateness, and the only other person in the chat that could see it gave me a rough explanation of what it means. Oscar, what's going on, man? Everybody gets a personal welcome. I know what you meant. Like I said, don't give me tips. I appreciate it, but I've gotten the channel this far on respecting my own boundaries. I will make sure that everybody feels welcome here, and I will hold that standard. You're from Malaysia. That's cool. I like knowing where everybody's from. I don't think I've seen you here before. I haven't seen you here before. So welcome to the channel. And I have once again said, do not give me tips. I have gotten the channel this far on my own merit and resources. I do not need tips. You keep auto-correcting the same word that I'm pronouncing. I will do what I need to do with Mike. You've fixed it like 3 times there. Next, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Mike, I'm telling you right now. I will do my own research on this comment. I will do my own research. If I find out anything, that is the warning. So what I'm telling you is, chill out. Chill. Next, stop fixing comments, man. I understand what people are trying to say. What's going on, man? Guys, you guys are from all over the world. I can put a genuine understanding to what you guys say because there's a typo. Crazy Craig, what's going on, man? I appreciate you for tuning into the live stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome. For those who don't know, my name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair out to donate it to cancer. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream and try to meet everybody. I appreciate you, man. Next, this is what I'm telling you, man. Listen to what I'm saying. There are people from all over the world here. I can make out what people say. I don't need people correcting comments. I appreciate you, but I don't need it. I can figure it out. I understood exactly what he said. Like word for word, exactly what he said. The human brain can put together sentences by knowing the first letter and the last letter of a word. It can be completely jumbled, but you can figure it out. The human brain is a wonderful thing. I do love knowing where you guys are from, honestly. And I wish I could go to an average Joe's gym. My gym is just like it's an Anytime Fitness. So like they give the rustic appeal, but it's not like a fancy gym. Receding hairline. How's it going, man? You're from Ohio. Yes, because I'm not kicking you. What I'm saying is calm down. I'm the one who gets to decide if you stay. It's not you deciding that you're still here. It's me deciding you're still here. I do appreciate it, but I don't need you telling me what to do. I don't need the help, man. This is what I'm saying. I understand what's going on. Grat on your back, man. See, I told you, I'm a Pokemon nerd. There's no way I'd forget you existed if you were ever here before. Nothing receding hairline. There's just something I gotta figure out. There's some research I gotta do when this live stream goes like to video on demand territory about somebody that's subscribed to the channel that's possibly offensive. That's all. Because the chat is for everybody. And Chiller, yeah, I'm still here, man. I don't know for how much longer. Probably 8 minutes. Don't seem like to decide anything here. I guess the casual YouTube playing victim machine has been launched and can't be stopped. There's an offensive comment that I have hidden that's in Polish that I have to determine what it actually says. And Mike, you've had your chance, man. You want to play a victim all you want, you can get a timeout. Come back in a day. Next, man. Keep playing the victim all you want. You'll be next. This chat's for everybody, man. And you stepping in or telling me what to do isn't going to get you anywhere. He's gone, Cassidy. Like I said, this is a safe space for everybody. So for now, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. I'm sure he's a good guy deep down. I have no idea. I'll figure that out. He's on a temporary timeout for now. He's gone for over a day. Next, man, I don't know how to respond to emojis, but you're now playing the victim when you're trying to tell me what to do. Here's the thing. Don't tell me what to do. Because you're not helping anybody. You were instigating, and that's also not okay. So if you want to go on a timeout, feel free, man. No, you're not trying to help me. I don't need help. Now you're playing a victim. So if you want to keep instigating, you can go on a timeout too. 8 times 8 is equals 64. Proceeding. But like, you were though. You were literally instigating. 9 times 9 is 81. So here's what I'm telling you. Next. Don't tell me how to run my channel. Kayla, how's it going? Yeah, honestly. Because again, he's trying to talk for me. He thinks that I can't figure out basic misspells. So, here's what I'm telling you next. If you speak for me again, if you give me tips, you will go. I run this channel based on my values and my opinion. I make sure the chat is safe for everybody. I do what I have to do. but I also believe in giving somebody a second chance. No. I am physically handicapped next. I am not mentally handicapped. And keep bringing up the fact that I said I was handicapped and assuming I need help. You can leave. Because it's not very inclusive, man. Kayla, something hurtful was just said in a language that I don't understand, but one of my moderators did. And he said it was very hurtful. I don't have to say that in the beginning. I literally tell people that I have cerebral palsy and that I am physically disabled next. But the fact that you assume I'm mentally disabled really says something about your character. That too. The guy named Next is trying to tell me how to run my channel. No, I'm not off, man. This is what I'm telling you. I don't need help understanding people. There are literally people from all over the world that come here, and if somebody misspells something, it's not the end of the world. I can always figure it out. What I'm telling you is, don't tell me what to do. This channel is my values, my understanding, and my respect. Everybody gets a second chance to try to calm down. Everybody gets a chance to speak. But as soon as they violate that second chance, as soon as they take away the opportunity to make it a safe space, then I step in. There's no ego, man. You come in here, you try to tell me what to do. Like, do you truthfully want to leave? Because you can. Did you know if you look at a wall you're looking at? Did you know if you look... What? Did you know if you're looking at a wall... It's true. As I've been getting bigger, there's just been more drama here. But it's fine, because I'll deal with him. I don't need your help. You aren't listening. I don't need your help with spelling mistakes. I don't need your help with dealing with somebody. I don't need your help. Come for the conversation. Come contribute to the conversation. Or honestly, get lost at this point. That's the thing though, guys. People assume I do actually have a lot of patience. It doesn't seem like it sometimes, but okay, but I keep telling you, I don't need your help. I don't want your help. If I wanted your help, you'd be a moderator. The people I want the help from are moderators. You aren't helping. You were instigating. You were making him angrier. You were making him chime in more. You know what would have helped? Changing the subject. You know what would have helped? Adding a subject. That's fine, man. You can just disappear. And just like that, he's gone. What a... Therapist, what's going on, man? Everybody gets that personal welcome because I care about everybody. I'm surprised I didn't, because he hasn't exactly been nice, but the only type of car that's important is a Toyota Tacoma. The best trucks. But, Chiller, to answer your question, man, I give everybody the chance to settle down. Are you locked in, or what? I don't know what that last word is. I'm not locked in. I like to sit in my car and I live stream because I want to get to know everybody that subscribes to me. Yes, ma'am. Have a great day. I actually drive this truck. You know what? The Honda Odyssey is pretty cool. The Mazda MPV too. If you guys don't know what that is, that was my first ever car. The Mazda MPV was something else. But therapist, since you're new here, my name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody, to try to get to know everybody. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video, fully produced, because my buddy owns a production company, and I hope he's going to cut me in on a bit of a discount. And that's a little over the top, Chiller, but like, I do genuinely have a lot of patience for people, because I care about people. I want this community to grow and flourish, and like, I want everybody to talk to everybody, just like Michael does. Like, every time Michael comes in, he says hi to literally everybody that shows up. Because he's like my second ever, he was the second ever person in my second ever live stream. But like, just the fact that as this channel grows, it gets a little crazier, just means I'm gonna have to be on top of it a little bit. Because something that nobody can see that's hidden could very well be X-rated according to one of my moderators, and that's not okay. Next, they're thinking he was all high and mighty isn't okay. I don't need people to come in here and tell me how to do things. ...2009 Dodge Ram. That's a pretty good one. I like the Tacoma better because this is my dream truck, and this is actually what I'm sitting in right now to talk to you guys. But I probably am going to go for the day because I got to go home and sleep, actually. And it's getting kind of late. I didn't even mean for the stream to go on this long. It kind of happened. I'm not high, actually. I'm tired because I work overnight. Then I go to the gym, and then I hang out here to talk to people and grow my community. So I'm not high at all. I'm just super tired. I get that question every day, though. I appreciate you, Chiller. Like I said, man, every time you come in here, I always know it. Therapist, I will get sleep, man. Like I said, I'm going to end the live stream probably soon. Collectors, man, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. For those who don't know, my name is Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I have a disability that is technically man-made, but also technically a mental disability that manifests as physical. I have cerebral palsy. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream with a clock, so that way it's not like, oh, he says 24 hours. And then at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a fully produced video, because my buddy owns a production company, of a donation video. Forehead length can't measure. I have no idea what that's about, man, but I appreciate you for coming to the live stream. You can make whatever comment you want. Therapist, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, man. Careful, but I appreciate you for coming on the live stream. It's true, man. I got a really big head. I was born with like big headitis. It's true, man. That 24-hour live stream is going to be, I don't know if it's going to be exciting or boring or anything else, but it's going to be exciting to see, like, get a chance to meet everybody from every different time zone. So I appreciate everybody that showed up today. I'm probably going to go because I need to go home and sleep because I work overnight. So I got to go home and get to bed sometime. So the thing that I'm sitting in is a 2022 Toyota Tacoma. It is my dream vehicle. I've wanted it ever since I could drive, and I'll probably, like, just so I have a comfy place to sit for 24 hours, I'll probably stream inside my garage or something. Cause like I have a full garage that I can hang out in, and then it doesn't impact like my family life. So that's probably where I'll be streaming. Because I want to make sure that my family isn't impacted by the 24-hour live stream. I am in a car. I'm actually sitting in my truck. I drive a 2022 Toyota Tacoma. I've wanted a truck ever since I could drive. So a couple of years ago when I got my promotion, or not even a couple of years ago. Well, it is a couple of years ago, but I got my actual promotion like 6 months ago. I got a brand new truck. I'm the only owner to this vehicle. But for anybody new here, if you're wondering how I drive, because it gets asked a lot, I drive with hand controls. So when you pull down, it's gas, but when I push forward, it's brake. And then in Canada, you need a doctor's note, but I have a suicide knob to help me turn the vehicle. That's just something cool, because everybody genuinely asks. I appreciate you, Oscar. I appreciate everybody that tuned into this really long live stream. I am going to go to bed for the day. I appreciate you guys. I'll probably live stream again tomorrow because I live stream every day after the gym for a little bit. Like I said, it didn't mean for this one to go on for as long as it did. But peace, love, and motivation leads to inspiration. I love you guys.